Well, the Dublin Festival of History is now in its second year. We have a weekend programme which is based in Dublin Castle in the Printworks venue, fantastic venue, and that's where we have, say, most of our headline speakers would be. We also have a huge number of events around the city, talks and lectures in our city libraries. We have 21 branches around the city. We have walking tours, for example. We have a great range of venues around the city.
The quality of the speakers is just incredible. Alison Weir today was wonderful. I just finished her book. And we've learned your library system and your bus system by going around to all the different libraries to the different programs.
So one of the things the festival allows us to do in the City Council is to mark the great centenaries that we are, coming up over the next decade. So for example, last year one of our themes in the festival was the 1913 lockout. This year we marked the outbreak of the First World War. Although the festival is not dominated by those big events, it does allow us to have a sort of a central theme to each festival.
Oh, I've really enjoyed it. I was here on Friday for two of the events, the counterfactual with Professor Richard Evans and also 3 Irish historians in David Dixon's book. And I was here yesterday as well for a number of events too. Well, you're getting world-class writers and academics, and it's totally free and open to the public, and I think it's a marvellous initiative.
It's wonderful to have this venue as well, to have Dublin Castle being used by people in ordinary ways. It's really wonderful to be able to do that.
It's a superb setting. It's steeped in history.
Dublin is, of course, the centre of a great deal of history, so it's entirely appropriate that Dublin has a history festival. But I was very struck by how many people were in the audience and how engaged and committed they were. You're reminded just as the things you said which you'd forgotten you said. So it's a very good test for any author to be exposed, I think, to his or her public. And it's great actually for historians, because academic historians tend to forget sometimes that there is a public out there. We think we're writing for our immediate peers very often, and book festivals are one of those occasions, and history festivals, where you realise that actually history in particular is a subject that a wider public can engage with.
I get a huge buzz from meeting readers, because a writer's life is solitary. It's nice to be let out to meet fellow enthusiasts.
It's just so interesting, like just that one about the Kremlin. Knew nothing about it. I went along because I said, that sounds vaguely interesting, but that is now a book that I'm actually very interested to read, and especially the fact that so much of the stuff is just free, that you can just book your ticket, rock up, and gives you something to do for the afternoon that kind of stretches your mind.
Last year, in our inaugural year, we had over 4,000 people attend our events. We have great ambitions for it. We think we can really grow this festival because there is such a demand for history, and the more, I suppose, that we do these things, the more the demand grows, and I think we can attract even more people next year in more venues. The thing we're missing so far is a children's programme. We'd really like to develop a dedicated children's programme to bring history to life for the children of the city, and indeed for visitors as well. We think there's a great opportunity there, and that's something we're going to be working on over the next couple of years.